some specials for those of you that register early, the first 500 of you that register. You are going to be able to attend some exclusive sessions. I'm going to just take a moment and describe those to you. The first one is with Dr. Henry Cloud. He's going to be doing a special workshop on Wednesday, and there's limited seating, so we just want to make sure that you get in and get registered so that you can become part of that. Also, Ken Eldred, we're having a breakfast, and many of you probably have not heard who Ken is, but Lance, you're really familiar with Ken. Can you share with everybody a little bit of Ken's background?
Ken is one of the secret weapons that God is using right now. Here's a man who understood and helped build the tech platform for Silicon Valley. Wow. And he says he may not be crazy about where they're taking it, but it's kind of like the Roman roads, you know, it can carry the gospel. We're on it right now. So here's one of those innovators who heard God's voice. And I'm telling you, if he talks about it, it's amazing. He actually heard the voice of the Lord on an investment. And out of that investment, he acquired the resources to build the Silicon Valley business that he was able to build. Ken is leading a number of wealth curators and other people in the United States that worry and care and concern about the future. And he's brought them together as a group. And they are together working as one, you could say, in order to get involved with the battle for America. So here's somebody who's Seven Mountain visionary, who knows business, knows it at a big scale, and is very much involved with the battle over culture as well.
Yeah, and he was Entrepreneur of the Year in 1988.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
It's amazing, and I think he's brought several companies public, which like 1/10 of 1% of the people have actually done that, brought multiple companies public, and one of them, I believe, grew to about 40 billion.
Wow.
And so he is going to be right here and holding a special breakfast for those of you that get in. So register. If you've not registered, get in so you can get in that breakfast. And then also Willie Robertson will be doing a special lunch. And so we've got a lot of additions like that this year.
I think the added value of this conference, I don't know that you could go anywhere and get the kind of information and exposure and experience you'll have here at this one.
That's exactly right. Now, Kingdom Business Summit is really presented by Charis Bible College, and a lot of people might say, why would a Bible college do a business summit?
Right.
And so, Billy, you know, you've just got to share with us. You've been in that with Paul since the beginning, and maybe tell the story of Andrew and Paul and how you all got started with that.
Well, first of all, I think it's incredible that somebody like Andrew Womack, would have such a vision for something like this, because, you know, he formed, you know, here at Charis Bible College, but he has a heart to see the kingdom expanded in whatever expression it takes. And so I remember when Paul called me back, I want to say 2010, and said, hey, we're going to open a business school in the Bible college. And I like to fell on the floor, and I thought, well, you know, how's that going to work? And so there's a passion here with Andrew and Paul and myself on really bringing people into the business mountain so that they can begin to understand. A lot of times, and I think, you know, I've heard Lance talk about this over the years, he and I've talked about it. In some ways, there has been an ignorance where there hasn't been a bringing together of the church and, say, for example, the business mountain, and the church has kind of isolated itself out of that. And so what has happened here at Charis through the business school and through these summits, what has happened is we've been bringing those mountains together, and really an exposure to all 7 of the mountains, but primarily, you know, what we would call the church mountain, or Lance would, the church mountain and the business mountain together.
Working hard, the Rockies are calling you. Hear world-class speakers, real kingdom leaders. This June 12th through the 14th, attend the Kingdom Business Summit 2019. Go to kbs2019.org. Learn from Andrew Womack, Willie Robertson, Paul Milligan, Dr. Henry Cloud, Billy Epperhart, Dr. Lance Wallnow, Dr. Dean Radke, Karen Conrad, and Andy Mason.
You get before God and you say, Father, I am willing to do whatever you tell me to do to accomplish what you call me to do.
Bring your team to Kingdom Business Summit 2019. Check out kbs2019.org for all the info.